Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and I am the style coach. Today's video is a long awaited one. It is the Pantone Colour of the Year 2024. So every December, Pantone, the colour authority, releases a colour that is going to be trending throughout the design industry, whether that's fashion or interiors or anything at all. We are going to see this colour everywhere. They have announced that Peach Fuzz is the Pantone Colour of the Year for 2024. And it is a winter's worst nightmare. I mean, it's a gorgeous colour and I love the sentiment of togetherness and kindness. I think that's wonderful and very timely. But in general, it is a warm colour and it is a soft colour. That is the opposite of what a winter should be wearing. So I'm going to talk you through this video, and if you are a winter, we'll talk about how you can manage wearing that and how you compare it with other colours. We'll get into it in depth. Let me know your thoughts below on the colour of the year. Will you be wearing it? How will you be wearing it? Are you going to use it in the home or just in fashion? How are you going to include it in your style in 2024? So let's first get into a little bit of what the meaning is behind this colour. It's bringing kindness to life. Love that. We all need a little bit more kindness in this world. We can never have enough kindness. So according to the website, Peach Fuzz captures our desire to nurture ourselves and others. Love that. It's a velvety, gentle peach tone whose all-embracing spirit enriches mind, body and soul. Wonderful. I love the sentiment behind this colour. Unfortunately, I'm mourning the colour of the year from 2023, Viva Magenta, which was just so universal, I found, and particularly appealing to the winters. This I'm struggling with a little bit on how I'm going to bring it into my own palette and my own wardrobe, and I might just leave this one to the warmer undertone people. I'm going to show you a few colours from my swatches here that I use for colour analysis and talk you through how it's going to work for each of the seasons. Before we do that though, can I ask you to please like the video if you enjoyed it or learned something new, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this content, and why not share some super thanks if you are able to, and I would be super grateful. All right, let's get into this. These are colours I rarely pick up for myself. In fact, this colour here, this salmon colour, which is kind of close to Peach Fuzz, is one of those colours I use to identify people's undertones. We swap that between this one and this cooler rose tone in order to identify people's colouring. And when we use these two colours, they're really good at showing up the undertone, whether people can tolerate warmth or coolness. So it goes to show you just how warm Peach Fuzz is, so making it very difficult for cool people to wear. I've got a couple of more swatches here, one from autumn, one from spring. The autumn being a little bit more muted, the spring being a little bit lighter, a little bit clearer. And I think these kind of sum up generally the intention of Peach Fuzz. And by the way, it's not about being so prescriptive about wearing it, it must be Peach Fuzz. You need to be able to interpret it to make it work for you. You don't have to, oh, it's Peach Fuzz, I gotta wear Peach Fuzz. You can wear something in that family of colours to honour the colour of the year. But you can see quite clearly they are warm colours. And so I would say Peach Fuzz appeals most to people in the autumn family because it is a softer colour, it is warm, and those are two qualities that we find within autumn. The second group of people I would put this on would be the spring family because they also have warmth. They're getting a little bit lighter, but I think they can also tolerate this as well. It's not gone too dark, so it could work for springs as well. Next in order of priority, I would say summers, and we're really clutching at straws here to make it work. But if you're a summer and don't have very obviously cool undertones, you might be able to get away with some lighter colours of Peach Fuzz because it shares the lightness and it shares the softness of autumn as well. Last of all, I would put this on a winter person. This is really no good for a winter person. It is the exact opposite of what a winter person should be looking for. So winter is cool, deep and bright. This is the opposite of that. So you couldn't be more far apart. So let's talk about how we might start wearing Peach Fuzz or something like Peach Fuzz, and what we could pair it with. Now keep in mind, if you are an autumn, if you are a spring, you'll be able to wear this closest to your face. I would suggest if you are part of the cooler families, use this sparingly away from the face if you want to go there. So this could easily be some kind of sweatshirt, a coat, a scarf, something to bring up near the face if you are part of those warmer families. But let's say you're part of the cooler families. How are you going to do this? Well, the important thing is that you do get a cool colour next to your face. That is the most important thing. So whether that's a scarf, or let's say you've got this in a skirt or a pair of trousers, what I would suggest doing is getting a nice crisp white shirt and pairing those together. Now, you're still missing the depth if you're a winter. At least the coolness and the brightness of the white is going to still work for a winter, keeping this Peach Fuzz away from the face. Another suggestion I would make is to consider the colour wheel. So if we think about Peach Fuzz, it is closest to orange, I would say. When we think of complementary colours, what is opposite orange, we have blue. So I would suggest, again, blue being a naturally cool colour, a winter or a summer would work well having this next to their face, but it would be complementary to the Peach Fuzz. So you could introduce this somewhere in your outfit, making sure that the cooler blue is next to your face, and they could work quite nicely in an outfit. What I noticed when I was going through the website of Pantone, the background colour, the pairing colour of Peach Fuzz was kind of this soft burgundy colour. Now, soft burgundy is part of the cooler side of the family. It's in summer and therefore making it easier to wear, and it actually makes a beautiful combination. If you can see here, we've got our Peach Fuzz, pairing that with this kind of soft burgundy. These go really nicely together because they share the softness. So we always want to honour some kind of quality in Peach Fuzz somewhere else, whether that's the warmth. In this case, we're not going to do warmth if we're a summer. We need to focus in on another quality like the softness. So we look at the summer colours. And this is a beautiful pairing that was made on the website. And while it's not exact, it's close enough. You get the sentiment that these colours are really nice together. So you could easily wear burgundy next to the face if you're on the cooler side, and particularly if you're a soft summer, and place Peach Fuzz somewhere else in the outfit so that you're still honouring the colour of the year, but not allowing it to have that draining effect that it would have on a cooler undertone person. If you are in autumn, you have a lot more freedom with what you can do with this colour and the pairings that you can make. So if we look at this combination, if we have our Peach Fuzz here, look how good it looks with marine navy. It's so luxurious looking, I think, and sophisticated. It's a beautiful combination. Both are soft, both are on the warmer side, and that is stunning. If this was a suit and blouse combo, it would work really well. You could also pair it with mahogany. Now this is starting to give somewhat of a retro feel, a bit 70s. And if that's your thing, if you're kind of that earthy person who loves a retro vibe, this burgundy and Peach Fuzz combination could be absolutely stunning on you. And this is kind of the warmer version of our burgundy from summer. So this would be your cool combination and this would be your warm combination. As I said before, blues are always going to work well, and if you are a winter, navy is going to work fantastically with Peach Fuzz. That's how I would probably wear it, is getting that navy close to my face, separating that Peach Fuzz away from my face. That just allows me to wear this colour a little bit better. I gotta say, I don't mind the pine green with Peach Fuzz as well. Let me know what you think about this combination. Again, I could see that working quite well. If you are a winter, you keep the cooler colour next to your face. If you're the warmer person, you keep the warm colour next to your face. But I do like how these are coming together. That's quite nice. Looking at this royal purple and Peach Fuzz together, it probably could work, but I like it less than the other combinations that I've just shown you. Now, the closest thing I have in my wardrobe to Peach Fuzz, obviously I don't have a lot of those colours because they just don't suit me that well, but the closest thing I have would be this sweater from Cezanne that I bought a few years ago. Now, there are ways of making this work, of course. It's not as warm as Peach Fuzz, so it's moving towards more of a neutral space, I would say, in terms of colour. So already it's making it more wearable. Remember not to be too prescriptive with wearing Peach Fuzz. You can tweak it and make it work for you. So moving away from warmth a little bit helped me wear this. Now, also something to keep in mind is the proximity of that colour next to your face. This is a V-neck on me, therefore it allows more of my skin around my neck and décolletage to show, taking it away from my face. So if this was a turtleneck, it may not be as easy for me to wear, but allowing space away from my face, that makes it more wearable. So keep that in mind as well if you feel like Peach Fuzz is not something that's going to work well for you. So that's just a quick video on Peach Fuzz, and I know I'm supposed to be inspired by this colour, and I guess I have been in terms of how I could make it work for cooler people, but is it something I'm actively going to seek out? Probably not, just because if it is a passing trend, it's not for me, therefore I'm going to let it go, and hopefully in 2025 we'll jump back over to the cooler side, and it'll be more wearable for us cool undertone people. But if you are an autumn, if you are a spring, congratulations on Peach Fuzz. It's going to look wonderful on you, and it'll stay with you beyond 2024, of course, because it just works. So have fun with it. Let me know how you're going to use it. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Take care.